Hey there, and welcome to today's class. Today we'll be doing a morning routine just to start off our day in the right way, just to get our bodies moving and active. So to begin, we're going to start in a standing position at the top of the mat. We're going to go through 3 rounds of sun salutation B, sun salutation A. So taking a deep breath in, we're going to lift our hands up above our head, looking as high as we can. As you exhale, folding forward, bringing hands down to feet. Taking a breath in to lift our chest up halfway. And exhaling, we're going to bring our hands down to mat as we step back into plank. Holding here for a breath in, really engaging our core, keeping our balance. And as you exhale, you can drop your knees down to the mat as you slowly lower your chest all the way down. And then keeping your hands below your shoulders, inhaling as we push our chest up, rolling our shoulders back. Before exhaling, tucking our back toes as we lift our hips up to come into a downward dog. Here we can just hold the pose for a breath in. And then exhale, walking our feet forward, coming back into a forward fold. Inhale, lifting our chest up halfway, hands on our knees or shins. And exhale, back to forward fold. Before inhaling, slowly rolling up, hands above your head. Before exhaling, hands back down. Another round, inhale, hands coming up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lifts, back nice and straight. Exhale, down to plank. Inhale to hold. Exhale to chaturanga down, either bring your knees down or you can keep them straight. Inhale to come, push your shoulders, chest and shoulders up. Maybe even lifting your thighs to come into an upward dog. Before exhaling, tucking toes back into your downward dog. Holding for a breath in. And then exhaling, walking hands back to top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. And then inhale to slowly roll yourselves back up. And exhale to bring hands down to sides. Going through one last round, a little bit faster now. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plank. Inhale to hold. Exhale to chaturanga down. Inhale to come up into your back bend of choice. And then exhale into your down dog. Inhale to hold. Exhale to walk your feet towards the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale to come back up standing, hands above your head. As you exhale to relax. And starting with your right foot, you can take a breath in, stepping back and dropping your back knee as you raise your hands above your head to come into a low lunge. And then grabbing onto your left wrist, you can just pull yourself over to the right, giving yourself a nice little gentle side bend. And coming back up straight. You're going to drop your right hand down next to your left foot. With your left hand, you're going to reach up as high as you can. Open your chest out to the left. Bring left hand down, framing your front foot. Tucking your back toes, you're going to raise your back knee up, coming onto your fingertips. As we come into a runner's lunge. Before pushing ourselves up, bringing our hands above our head to come into a high crescent lunge. And then leaning your body forward, hovering it over your front leg. You can slowly lift your back leg up, straightening your grounded leg as you come meet me in a warrior 3. And then gently and very controlled, you're going to drop your back foot back down, bring your back heel down. As you windmill your arms out to come into a warrior 2. Flipping your front palm as you throw it over your head. Bring your backhand down onto a half bind for reverse warrior. Coming back into your warrior 2, you can straighten your front leg and flipping your palms to the right side of the mat. You're going to push your right hip out as you tick-tock your left hand down, right hand up as we come into a triangle pose. And then bringing both hands back down to mat. Stepping back into your plank as you hold your full breath in. Exhale to chaturanga down. Inhale for your back bend. Before exhaling back into your downward dog. Then walking your feet back towards the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. And exhale, stepping back with your left foot. Coming back into your low lunge. Hands above your head before you're grabbing onto your right wrist. And ever so gently pulling yourself to the left. And straightening back up, bringing left hand down to mat, lifting your right hand up to come into your twist. Bringing your right hand down, lifting your back knee to come into your runner's lunge as you prepare and push yourself up to come into your high crescent lunge. Then folding your upper body forward, lightening your back foot to raise it up into a T shape for your warrior 3. Then very slowly dropping your back foot, windmilling your arms to come into your warrior 2. Flipping your front palm, throwing it over your head to reverse your warrior. Then coming back into your warrior 2 as you straighten your front leg and bring your right hand down to your shin as you have your left hand reach up to the sky. And windmilling your hands down to mat. Stepping back once more into your high plank as you hold your full breath in. Exhale to lower. Inhale to bend. And exhale to your down dog. And from your down dog, you can come meet me in a seated position with your left leg straight out in front of you, right leg bent. And you place your right foot just outside of your left leg. And then wrapping your right arm around your leg as you twist to the left. Placing your left hand behind you just for extra support. Coming out of your twist, you can straighten your right leg as you do the other side with the left leg, placing your foot just on the other side of your grounded leg, with the left hand wrapping around your bent. As you place your right hand behind you and really focus on pulling that right shoulder as far back as you can. Twisting back out. You can now meet me laying on your stomachs with your hands just outside of the mat. And as you're going to take a breath in, you're going to really you'll start by pushing your chest up and then twisting to the left. You can see if you can gaze over your left shoulder to your feet. And exhale, coming back down. Inhale to push up and gaze over your right. Exhale down. You can just go through that 2 more times on each side. So take a breath in and out. And on your last time on each side. And on your last exhale, you can bring your forearms out in front of you, coming into a Sphinx pose. You have the option of going into a half frog. So starting with your left leg, you're going to raise it up, keeping your leg bent, so your knees in line with your hips. Pulling your shoulders back, chest out. You should feel a nice little stretch going on in your lower back. And straightening your left leg out. And swap over to the other side. Bending your right leg till it's in line with the hip. And really rolling your shoulders as far away from your ears as you can. And straightening your legs back together. You can lift your hips, bring them over your knees as you keep your chest and your head down, arms out in front of you to come meet me in a puppy pose. And then slowly walking your hands closer to your legs as you sink your hips down to your heels. You can maybe choose to open your legs slightly wider with your arms out in front of you. So we just come to rest in a child's pose. And from your child's pose, make sure your eyes are closed. You can push yourself coming to in a seated position on your shins, or you can sit in a cross-legged. Then just take a moment just to reflect, soak up our practice. And we can even set ourselves an intention for the day, whether it be a goal or a mindset. Just bringing your focus into that intention. And when you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open as we come to the end of our practice. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you felt some benefits. Hope you feel more energized and ready to tackle on your day. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to do. And hope to see you again next time on the yoga mat.